Welcome! We're heading out to dinner with friends. They're cooking. I've been putting together the obligatory gifts. Obviously, wine. You have to take wine. The other week, I bought my favourite cookbook in a charity shop. I don't know why. I just couldn't leave it. I thought that maybe I didn't have it, even though I knew I had it because it's my favourite. Anyway, my friend likes cooking. She likes cookbooks. I'm going to give that to her. And to go with that, I've picked some fresh herbs from the garden and wrapped it in old music paper. Hopefully she'll like it. It's a casual affair in their lovely cottage. Therefore, I've just put on my favourite blouse, jeans, my DM boots. Can I show you? Oh, there we go. It's time to go. Let's go.
Little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So
What a whirlwind of a weekend. We were out on Friday. We were out yesterday, and now we're heading out for breakfast, albeit a late breakfast. It's 11 o'clock. We're heading out for breakfast with friends, and then hopefully the weather forecast was rain, but now the sun's out and it looks a lot better. The original plan was a beach walk, and hopefully we'll be able to do that because it's looking marvellous out there, very autumnal. That's where we had to walk to the other day. This is the road when we broke down that we had to walk down. It was pitch black and we had to walk down here and cars kept coming. We had to keep shooting onto the verge. It looks completely different in the day.
It does. But this time we're taking a car that's got a spare wheel.
Yes. No surprise that we're heading to the old store. Our friends actually have a holiday cottage near the old store. It's convenient for them and we love it there. We're walking down now. I thought I heard you scrunching leaves a few minutes ago. This is a perfect autumn day, isn't it?
Lovely.
Absolutely perfect. What a weekend. We'll need a break tomorrow. We'll be glad to go back to work.
Yeah, well.
Fortunately, our friends are already in the queue. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long. They could actually be in.
It could be a massive queue.
Yeah, but Joe and Damien are already here. Well, I think so. They said that they were coming to get in the queue.
Good.
That was very nice, as always. The sun is still shining. Lovely autumn nip in the air. We're now going to Brancaster Staithe for a bit of a walk, and my friend wants a hot chocolate. Oh, we're stocked up on bread. Treat for Rowan and Imi as well. Nothing for us though.
No.
Oh, what a nice day. We're here at Brancaster Staithe. It's quite nippy by the sea.
Windy. I wouldn't say it's nippy.
It's nippy. Off we go for a walk. I think we're going that way. That would do, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
not sure. Little lookout tower. That's my idea of heaven. We didn't really get very far on our walk. We walked from Brancaster Staithe just along a path and ended up in a pub drinking tea and hot chocolate. But it feels good for the soul to be up on the coast today. The sun's shining, it's very blustery now and a bit chilly, but this is what Sundays are all about, I think, here in Norfolk in autumn. Stopping off to get some veg. What are we getting? Cabbage?
Cabbage, broccoli and cauliflower.
Cabbage, cauliflower and broccoli. That has been such a good weekend. Really enjoyed it. We were out Friday night, Saturday night and Sunday breakfast, and we've been for a lovely beach walk or walk along the coast. It's been excellent. We're now in. I've had a shower, lotioned and potioned. Because I've got the event on Friday, I think I've just put about 5 or 6 different layers on my face. Cleansed, toned, all sorts of things that are meant to make me look even better than I do now. I've lotioned and potioned all over in preparation for the week ahead, and especially Friday, which I'm really looking forward to. Last night there was a comment left on my vlog, and I know I shouldn't get rattled by comments that are left on my vlog, and everyone is entitled to their opinion. I know all of this. However, this comment is really rattling around in my head, and I feel that I just want to raise it. I've actually muted the comment because I don't want people going and seeing who it was and then adding their fourth penneth. So I've muted the comment and will address it on here. Comment was that I was rude sending this back to the person that sent it to me. And I just want to talk this through, my view on it. I very rarely accept free gifts from businesses. There's no such thing as a gift, and when somebody sends you something and they own a business, they want you to do something in return. So although it's a gift, I keep doing that because there is no such thing as a gift, there is a transaction. I am sent something with the expectation that I will show it on my social media and use my influence to hopefully sell some product for the person that sent it to me. There are other times where lovely, generous subscribers send me things like a scarf or a cookbook or something like that, a gravy boat I've had, which is just sent through pure kindness. Now, I'm not saying that when I'm sent something from a small independent business that it's not out of kindness too, but most definitely with any business gift, there is a transaction there is an expectation. With that said, I don't tend to accept gifts from businesses because there is a lot of expectation. When a brand collaborates with me and I give them my fee and they accept and we work together, the boundaries are very clear. This is what I need to deliver and this is what they will pay me. Obviously, from a small business point of view, even though it was a gift and not a monetary transaction, they have a lot of weight on what they hope you can deliver. Is this making sense? Occasionally a brand such as the Fold Cumbria will reach out to me and I'll look at the product and I think I really, really, really like the product and I would really like to work with the person. Now, Carol, who owns the Fold Cumbria, is a follower. She likes my channel and she resonates with the things that I post. So there was a really, really good alignment there. The other week when I showed an unboxing, Carol and I had exchanged a few emails backwards and forwards, and I'd said that I was a winter colouring. She was going to generously send me a cape or poncho. When I did the unboxing, that was the first time I knew what had been sent, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful, but it didn't necessarily suit my colouring. And as you know, if I'm going to bring something into my wardrobe, I really want to know that it's going to work, and that counts whether I've bought something or whether I'm sent something. I don't want something just sitting there. And how horrible would it be for Carol to have made this, and then I just went, oh, look, this is this, I've been sent it, isn't it lovely? And then you never saw it again. I just don't think that's fair. If I'm going to work with a small brand, I genuinely want to support them and help them and hopefully generate some sales for them or some new followers on Instagram or something like that. So I unboxed it. It was beautiful. I put it on and there was a green sort of colour in there that really made me look a bit ill, the colour of it. Carol had sent me a lovely letter, and in the letter she said, if you don't like it, please let me know. And I politely asked her if she would mind doing an exchange. I looked on Etsy and I saw this one, and I knew if I had this one that I would wear it so much more, and therefore the Fold Cumbria would get so much more exposure than something that I showed you, put aside, probably end up in a charity shop, and you'd never see again. And that's not how I want to work with a brand. If I work with a brand, I really want to believe in it, and I really want to wear the things or use the things that are sent to me. I hope that makes sense. I don't think it's rude personally to want to really support a small independent business and want to give them value for money for something that they have sent me. Obviously, we all have our own opinions, and I know that there have been a few orders that have been placed. Hopefully Carol's happy with that, and I love my poncho. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. But I have been sent something else actually from another small independent brand who I support and have supported for a long, long time. So let's go through to the kitchen and look at that. Actually, two things to show you. Start off with this one. There's no obligation for me to show you this at all. This was sent to me from Bauer Collective. The brief of purely trying it out and letting them know what I think of the product. I opened it the other week, and although I haven't used it yet, so I can't vouch for how good it is, they're sustainable household products. But this is really what I wanted to show you. Look at the bottles. I love the rubber bottom on them. Really nicely packaged. This one is, let me put my glasses on. This one is hand wash. You'll have to excuse me. I always keep reading glasses lying around. I probably had about 8 pairs. I now can't find a single pair. And this is my more expensive screen pair. And look at them, because I couldn't find one of my cheap pair, I threw this in my handbag and I got it out. And look at them now. So I have got hand wash, limescale remover and all-purpose spray. I really, really like those bottles. It's really nice to think that they're not going to slide around. Very nice. I will give those a go. Let me see what they smell like. Oh, that's nice. Got the hand wash. That will look nice in my boot room. Oh, that's very nice. Let's see what it says. Dear Louisa, a little gift from us. We handpicked a few of our favourite just for you. Inside the Bauer box, you'll find our best-selling limescale remover with refreshing pineapple all-purpose spray, and our uplifting orange blossom and mimosa hand wash. We'd love you to join us on our refill and reuse revolution. How nice. I like that. Use the product and buy a refill and keep using the bottle. Not an original idea, but a very, very nice idea nevertheless. Can't wait to try those. Moving on. I know who this is from. This is from Sarah London. I have been using their candles for years. They have an autumn limited edition. I do buy from Sarah London. I've come to a natural break with my work. I've got a short time until I take my neighbour to the dentist. Therefore, I decided to dedicate some time to sorting out my clothes bag. I need to be ruthless. I need to look at what's in there, make a decision about what I definitely want to keep, what I'm not sure about whether I want to keep it, what I can sell, and what needs to go to a charity shop, and maybe even what needs to go to a rag bag. Let's get going. Got to be really ruthless. I've really got to grips with my style, how I want to present myself at this time in my life, and I know that there are things that keep coming out onto the hanging rail and then never being worn and going back into a bag. Let's be ruthless together. That's an easy decision. Love this dress, colour really suits me. This is a great spring dress. That's definitely a keep. Vintage leather jacket. I really do like that. In fact, I have actually worn it with this dress. I do like it, but do I wear it enough to keep it? I think that might be a sell. Maybe. I love this dress. This is by a designer called Veronica Gardy, who unfortunately is no longer with us. This is from a job when I worked with her. I did a bit of modelling. Don't wear this a lot. Don't tend to find the opportunity. However, I will never get rid of that. I think it's really nice. I actually think since I've had it that my tummy has got a bit more midlife than when I first had it. I'll have to work on how I can make that work for me. Definitely a keeper. This dress is just a H&M one. I didn't really wear it a lot through the summer. I'm going to keep this because actually this for me is just a take on holiday to France dress. It's a bit big, I think. What I am going to make a mental note of is I like having white dresses, and I don't really have one that works for me in the way that I want it to. There's something about this, the elasticated waist or something, that doesn't quite work for me, and when I go to pick what I'm wearing, I'll just skim over that one. Although I do know that I have worn that on holiday, so I think I'll keep that for now, but that's definitely going in the maybe reserved for holiday pile. My goodness, this is an oldie. I used to wear this all the time, and I don't think I'm going to wear this anymore. This is Fat Face. When Fat Face used to make cotton clothing. I don't think they do a lot of that now. It's time for this one to go. I think I might put that one on Vinted. I probably will have to wait now until spring to put that one on. It's still in a nice condition. It's cotton. I think it's just come to its natural life with me. That's a definite move on. This is one, I showed you this one before. This is Monsoon. This is another one. I just don't wear it, and I don't know why, and I can never quite bring myself to part with it. But I think I'm going to put this one on Vinted as well. Maybe it's a bit too big for me now. I don't know. It's a Monsoon large. Don't ask for my Vinted account. I actually don't think I have one at the moment. Rowan sells the odd bit for me, but if I have a lot, I think I'm going to have to set up a Vinted account myself, and it will take me forever to get things on. But this is stage one, just having a bit of a clear out and identifying what I'm not going to keep. An Old Faithful sundress, past its best for going out, but it's really nice to wear in the summer. The colour suits me. That's a keeper. I love this one. This was a charity shop a little while ago. I'm sure it should have come with a belt, but I put one of my belts with it. It's way too big, but I like wearing this. This is something that I tend to wear a lot if I'm going shopping. Goodness knows why, but it seems to, maybe it's just I feel that it works for a bit of a city outing. Feels comfortable, my colour, still like it. That's a keeper. In fact, that's going up on the hanging rail now. This is definitely one that I need to sell. This is an Eel Jacobson, so an expensive brand. I don't think I've ever worn this. Never. Never, never, never. It just doesn't suit me. It's a lovely lightweight maxi skirt. Love the idea of it. I think the elasticated belt just isn't right for me. Every time I put it on, I can't make it work. That's definitely going to make its way onto Vinted. But again, that's more of a summer thing. That will probably have to wait. Oh, there's a wasp in here. That will probably have to wait until next spring. But yeah, that's got to go. This is a white stuff one. I remember wanting this dress so much, and I've worn it so much. Bought it around Christmas time. It's a knit, bought it around Christmas time, and I have worn that and worn that and worn that. That, I think, is past its best. I don't think a charity shop would want this. This, I think, is going to have to make its way into a rag bag. So I don't know. I'll wash it and have a look. It may end up in a charity shop, but to be honest, I think it's stretched and everything else. This, yeah, rag bag. I'm going to put that straight on the floor. Rag bag. Now this I bought when my niece was probably, oh gosh, 7 or 8 or something. It's actually from the children's department of New Look. I love it, but I never wear it. I can never find a reason to wear it. We were in the children's department buying clothes for her. She's now, lost count, 23, 24. And I think I paid a £5 in the sale for it. That can go to a charity shop. This is a great jewelled dress, but it's just not me. It is not me at all. Again, another summer dress. I have told you before, I really struggle with summer clothes, and I think I just buy things out of desperation. I love it, but I love it on other people. This is definitely going to go on Vinted next summer. I love this one. It's just a really, really big, oversized shirt dress. Haven't really worn it this year, but again, that's something that I like to wear on holiday. It's just really oversized, comfortable, lightweight linen. That's a keeper. I think I'm going to actually keep a separate bag of holiday clothes that I know that I just don't seem to wear at home, but they're really handy when I go to a hot location. That's a start. I now need to take my neighbour to the dentist. Let me know if you want to join me again for a bit more of a clear out. It's really good to start sorting through some things. You might wonder why I'm doing it now and why I've kept hold of so many things. I think it's because next year I will get my wardrobe. I've really got to grips with my style, how I want to dress, what suits me, what doesn't suit me, and I do tend to hang on to things. I need to be ruthless and think I like it but it doesn't suit me. I like it but I'm never going to wear it again, or I really like it and I need to get it out and I need to start wearing it again. So it's time to have that big cleanse, and by the time I have a wardrobe to hang all my clothes, I've really got hanging rails of things that are really going to work hard for me. And hopefully if I sell a few bits and pieces on Vinted, it will allow me to buy some new bits to top up the wardrobe that I've selected to move forward in my midlife. It feels good to get going. Right, I must dash now. I'll be back later. Well, this is a nice end to the evening. Imi and I have decided to start coming out for some walks when we get the opportunity. We've both been working hard today and are rewarding ourselves with a walk in Wells. Maybe we'll keep stopping. We're going to walk along the coastal path, and you can see from how my hair is illuminated. It's a lovely September evening. The sky's very blue. Oh, Maple, you sound keen. And at this time in Norfolk, it's really, really a lot quieter than in the main summer season. This is when we enjoy it the most. Look how beautiful that looks this evening. The sea's out, the sun's out, birds are swimming. It's a bit nippy, Ims. I don't think we've come properly dressed. I've got a dress on.
I'm not feeling too bad, I must admit.
Now the sun's on us. I love Norfolk. I really do love Norfolk. I'm sure you can hear the wind. It's really whipping up around here. It's very fresh. We've decided to turn around because we've both got earache. We need to come out better prepared. I don't think we're expecting it to be so windy today. We need to come out with hats and definitely a coat. It looks so nice out there when we first came out that I think we were lulled into a full sense of security. But we like what we've started. We're definitely going to try and come out and do some more walks, especially during the autumn and winter. Let's see where our walks take us. That is so much better. We've come down. We were up there. We've come down, so we're in a bit of a sheltered spot. Takes away that wind blowing on your ears. We're going to walk back past some allotments, which I'll show you. Normally they're really nice. Oh, what good idea, Ims.
I'm full of great ideas, aren't I?
You're full of great ideas. Well, yes, now that you've launched my TikTok career. These are the allotments in here, which I just think is such an amazing area, right next to the sea, and then to be coming down, growing your fruit and veg. How nice. Right, let's have a look over the gate. It's so pretty. Look at that, how orderly it is. Oh, there's a sheep. I wasn't expecting to see that. Most allotments don't allow livestock these days. Hello. Hello, gorgeous. Nearly back at the car. I love this square. Look how beautiful it is. I have had just the most fantastic few days. It's the perfect mix of friends, family, fun, working, which is the begin with F. We're heading down to London later on in the week, so the next time we see you, we'll have all that excitement to tell you about. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye for now.